All right, guys, welcome back to today's episode of the MadGood Profiles. This is Jay bringing you, yes, Le Frenchie, Frank Ntilikina. So we have our 19-year-old prospect, which is still heavily debated with the other rookies in the league right now. It's the best rookie incoming class. Did we make the right selection? Well, that's going to be saved for the topic later. I do want to mention he did score 5.8 points a game, 2.2 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. Do understand, in the French league though, it is in terms of seniority, he didn't get the most playing time. Now, fun fact for you, in the European Championships, the FIBA under 18, he actually did get MVP honors, and the last 6 games scored 22 points a game and 6.7 assists, 3.2 steals. That's the type of playmaking I would love to see. Is it going to be happening out of the gate? We don't know, but let's dive a little bit deeper into it. Come on. Stay tuned.
What's good, guys? TK, Jay, we're bringing you... Yo, hold on. You gonna let me finish the intro?
Sound effect.
We're bringing you the fan favorite, Frank Ntilikina, of course, here. Let's talk about his strengths really quickly, right?
Let's do it.
Some of his strengths are the fact that he's 19 years old, has a 7-foot wingspan. I believe he's 6'5". I mean, that's what I've been told. I haven't seen the guy in person.
6'5",
6'5", right? Give me some more strengths.
I mean, he's a very defensive-minded player. He's long and quick with his feet. He has sharp instincts.
Quick with his toes.
To say. Yeah, pretty damn quick. It's like happy feet out there. He can defend multiple positions, and he is somewhat of a transition passer. He's more of a pick and roll passer, and he's shown to, great effective use.
Funny you mention that, because let's discuss some of his weaknesses really quickly. He happens to pick up his dribble a lot.
Yep.
And he, not a fan of that, because as a point guard, you want to keep your head up and keep your dribble alive all the time.
Yep.
And I know we mentioned this as part of one of his strengths, but I want to get into another weakness of his, is the fact that he's 19 years old. That could be another weakness.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the body. He still has to develop. He has
Slight
to grow
build
into it. For me, he's a little J.R. Smith-ish in the sense that he's either really hot or really cold, and you'll see that over stretches of games. That's something that he proved in the European League, where for 6 games where he finished the European Championship, he scored 22 points, 6 assists, and we're talking about a guy that was battling the flu. I've only heard, MJ do that type of shit, where someone's battling the flu and just going out there and balling out still.
Right.
Relatively.
Also, he has a 16% turnover ratio, which could be arguable because it was in the European League. But before we get into that, he's more of a fluid player than explosive, right?
Not
Doesn't have much athleticism.
Which I also think it's one of the reasons why I'm such a DSJ fan. I love Dennis Smith.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get into the show talking about other players who are not on the team. So we're going to jump right into expectations for Frank this season.
So with that said, I do expect Frank in his first year not to have any pressure, which is usually unheard of when you play in the New York market. A lot of bright lights under you. We're not expecting much out of his first year. It's one of those things where it's similar to KP. If you happen to surprise us, if you arrive ahead of schedule, then goddamn, Amazon shipped that quickly.
Along with those expectations, I have to agree with you, Jay, and I know we don't agree often, but kudos to Perry and Mills here, because I think they did a good job of acquiring other players to kind of help us forget about Frank, being Ramon Sessions, being Michael Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr. I think we have some other players that we're kind of looking at right now that we're a little bit excited about, kind of push Frank in the back burner.
Yeah, so
stat predictions?
Stat
oh, thank God, I've been waiting for this.
We were actually connected.
Yeah,
right
we're up
there.
here. We're up here.
8 points.
8 points.
5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. I think we're going to see at least 1 block a game out of this man. Yeah, I think that's it for...
I was going to say predict a triple-double, but
Le Frenchie.
That ain't happening.
No.
No.
Maybe 5 years from now.
Later.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Toodaloo.